Yeah, I think that's what state championships are supposed to look like. And it's hard for me to be really sad just from the sense of we've been on the other side of that, right? We've made the play at the end. We've been the team that's found a way to win. I'm just so proud of what our kids and what our seniors have done for the last 5 years, especially the last 3. And come up a couple inches short, and give Calvary all the credit. I thought at the end we were playing a little bit on our heels, and they were playing on their toes. But it's for a state championship, 1 versus 2 matchup. If I was a fan, I feel like I got my money for it.
Question in the back.
Coach, the 4th and 1 call at midfield, just sort of what did you like about that call in that moment, and just talk about how difficult a decision that was?
Yeah, it was, and it's something I think about, and I've been trying to talk myself out of not going for it, even afterwards. And I mean, it was a half yard to win the state championship, and I felt good about our matchup the whole night, our offensive line versus their D line, and we had a little miscommunication, and Brady did a great job of almost salvaging it and almost getting it. And at the end of the day, we're going to have to learn from it. It's something we'll think about. And then I still felt confident in our defense. I mean, we're one of the best defenses in the state. Go out there, and I just, again, we didn't get it done. A lot of that, I have to give, tip the hat to Calvary. I think it was more about what they did, not what we did.
Coach, those last 2 drives by Calvary were a little different than anything else that did in the game. So what did they do better, or what changed?
Yeah, I just think what I said. I thought that we were kind of playing on our heels, trying to just not lose the game, and they were trying to play to win the game. And not our calls weren't any different. I thought we were still being aggressive in what we were doing defensively, but I thought their kids had a little bit of a mindset, and we were kind of playing like, okay, we got a 9-point lead, let's kind of hang on instead of just finishing the game and winning the game. And so I hope that our program learns from that.
Questions?
Wayne, I know it's tough not winning a 3rd straight title, but just in this 3 years, can you just kind of encapsulate what this run has been for this team and for this program?
Yeah, I mean, the last 3 years have been unbelievable, but really, our program for the last 20 years, we just played for our 9th straight state championship. I mean, I've been at St. Charles 20 years, and I've been blessed to play, coach in 9 state championships in football and 12 in baseball. I mean, and I have coaching buddies that I've never coached in one. So we're very humble about, what we've been able to do. And I hope that the young kids, we haven't had that feeling in a long time, in both sports. It's a lot of the same guys in football and baseball. And we've won the last game of the year for the last 2 years, and that's just unheard of. So hopefully we can regroup from it, learn from it, and our younger guys can feel it and continue to keep this thing rolling. I mean, you're not going to win a championship every single year, right? This one hurts because it was, 6 inches away. But we'll learn from it and hopefully be better for it.
Coach, I know y'all, the senior class, they've played in state championships with football, baseball. What is it about the senior class that has really made them a winning class throughout their career? So
they're not only talented, obviously. I think that their talent is underrated. A lot of people love to say how well coached we are and all that. But I think that's a slight to our kids. Our kids are really just unbelievable. They're gritty, they're talented, they're tough, and in the senior class, they love St. Charles. They love playing for the name on the front of the jersey, and they love their brother. They love the guy next to them. And I think when you got that in this day and age, where a lot of individualism, and there's a lot of guys worried about how many stars and how many offers, I think the result is what you've seen the last couple of years. So I hope that our culture can maintain. There's no guarantee it's going to stay that way. But these seniors have really given us the blueprint to stay successful.
It's one thing to watch a team on film. Now that you've been across the sideline from them and seen, the offense being able to throw the ball, being able to run the ball, what are your impressions of Calvary?
I think they're a good football team. I mean, I thought that going in. I knew it would be a heavyweight war, and there were a lot of ebbs and flows in the game. I thought we came out in the second half and defensively, we turned the page and kind of took the momentum back, and I thought we had a chance to kind of put them away there, and we didn't, and we let them hang around, and then they did what good football teams do. They found a way to win. I really felt like if we got it into a late 4th quarter, that'd be our advantage because we kind of been in those more than they have this year. But give credit to that coaching staff and their kids for finding a way to get it done at the end.
For the players, can you kind of describe the experience of getting back into the dome again? Like Coach said, you guys have been on the other side of this. You had a big comeback last year.
First of all, I'm blessed. It was our 5th straight year being in the state championship. Lost my 8th and 9th grade year, won my sophomore year, my junior year, and it's just a blessing to be here because we're just used to it now. But not everybody could do what we do. So yeah, I'm just blessed to be here and have the opportunities that God has given me and my coaches.
Yeah, touching on what Daniel said, it's a great honor to be here this many times. I mean, not every school, every player gets the chance to do that. Obviously, it's sad to not finish out your senior year the way you wanted to, but I guess that's just how things go. Jeremiah looked at him and he was just like, man, it was a plan. So it was just how God wanted it to go, and things happened. So.
Back to what Daniel said, I'm just really blessed to be here because this is my first year at playing state. So I'm just really blessed to be here and I give my all. And I feel like our team gave it all. And it didn't happen how we wanted it. We're going to come to this thing.